on Communications, Marine and Natural Resources to respond to the debate.
Thank you, Kirli. In the past, there have been times when we looked to the seas for others to come and deliver us. Well, the time has come, delegates, for us to look to the seas to find our own deliverance. At a time when we're facing major challenge of climate change, of peak oil, we have to change the way we deliver energy in this country. And natural energy, both of wind and of wave, offers us the hope that we can free ourselves from the overdependence of fossil fuels. That's essentially what this motion is calling on us to do. But I'm fearful that as a nation, we haven't prepared well for the challenge. I know the Labour Party is up for it, but I can't say the same of the government. And that's why these motions are so timely, because the motion sets out a strategic approach, and that's vital if we're to succeed. To reach the stated aim of 40% renewables in electricity production by 2020 is a massive challenge. It requires major investment in offshore and onshore wind in particular. While the growth of onshore wind is self-evident, the lack of progress in offshore wind, apart from the turbines in the Arklow Bank off the Wicklow coast, is disappointing. The fact that an Irish company has developed a tidal turbine is wonderful news. It shows that we are innovative. But the fact that that turbine is connected to the British grid rather than to the Irish grid tells its own story. And a major problem is government lethargy. The changes, for example, simple changes in legislation, are stalled as responsibility for the Foreshore Act flounders between two departments. The Oireachtas Joint Committee on Climate Change, of which I'm a member, actually drew up our own legislation to force the government to take action. But nothing has changed. Minister Ryan resists rather than responds. We proposed that a central role be given to the Marine Institute in County Galway to facilitate and oversee developments in offshore wind. The Minister just demurred. The Marine Institute has carved out an impressive record in marine exploration, innovation and research of which we can be proud, and it is eminently suited, in my view, to taking on the role, not just in delivering a new Foreshore Act, but also in developing a strategy to harness the full potential of our marine resources as outlined in this motion. But seizing this opportunity requires vision and requires drive. Fianna Fáil and the Greens have had their chance, and they blew it. To meet the targets that we have set ourselves as a people in renewable energy, a government with Labour at its heart can, and I believe, will make that difference. Thank you.
Thank you, Liz. We know